Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome back to Timberborn No Fun Challenge. So as you mentioned in the comments, we will be decorating. I agree. We will be building some, what are they? Monuments, definitely. We will go for all of them, including the Earth Repopulated, but much later in the game. We will need to build a few levels before we are able to build it. For now, I just put this platform here. Yeah, the farmhouse is in a way, but not for long. I will be getting rid of it. Yeah, I want to make this the same level as is our pumps, and I want to add more water storage, if possible, which will be when this is done. So let's first let's move. Let's that farm. Let's out. Yeah, like that. So we can continue with this little overhang here. And but first, yeah, I need a way to get up. And this is the end, so let's use this path maybe here. Let's use it. We need to get up here. Okay, staircase. Let's do it like this for now. I think that's okay. Yeah, let's do it this way. Those storages I will be removing later, but for now, this will work. Because the overhangs, they will build them from the ground, but the problem will be with the terrain blocks up here. So that's that. And I should start working on something similar here, because we need to move all this industry back. Well, I want to move it back. And let's resume the gear production. 5 unemployed beavers, and we are going to grow the population a little bit. I already wanted to add another breeding pod last episode, but we don't really have a room here. So I will need to redo it somewhere else. And yes, I unpause all these 3 storages, so they will be built. We don't really need that many, at least not right now. But we will need later. And I will try to expand the food production. Well, for more variety. I know this is still a peanut colony. They were banished from their respective colonies, all these beavers. But maybe there is a redemption that they can earn in a hard work. Working 18 hours a day. This is an iron teeth. Hard work, hard work, hard work. Nothing else. And we'll be giving them some decorations here. Not well-being buildings. Maybe showers, as someone of you mentioned. That kinda makes sense. It's not only just a well-being, but it's a hygienic. So maybe we should definitely do showers. No swimming pools, no fun like that. But we can do showers. Definitely. So, a lot of plans. I will forget half of them throughout this episode. But no worries. We will get it done. First, I think I'm going to remove all these bridges. I don't know if I need to remove all of them. I need to plan how to cover this. Okay, let's start working on this first. So how high is this? This is only 3 blocks high. And for the wheels, I think we need to be higher than 3 blocks. Let's see. Yep, for sure. So as I mentioned before, we will need to have like 1 step up here. And that way covered. That's not a problem. And we should start... it will be like this. Let's see. No, we can't cover it like that. I'm trying to figure out what will be the best approach to do this. Can I make this the same? No, I can't. There will be a gap. You know what? Here, with this row, we will go like this. To make it a little bit easier, let's get closer. Not very efficient. Can go like this. Let's see. Like that. This will be a little problem here. Yeah, I need to start from the edge. Let's start from the edge of the map. Or maybe we can do it from somewhere here. Yeah, that will be better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, okay. Like this. Let's remove these platforms. They are not needed. And here do the same. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will need to redo this staircase here and move out the district center. So I will leave that for now. That's okay. And here we will do this. We will go one higher. And hopefully we can go... Yeah, we can go overhang like this. That's triple. But before I commence building this, let's check if I've done it right. So this is 1, 2, 3 blocks. So maybe here I will need it. We need to go 3 high. No, we need to go 2 high. And then an overhang and then dirt blocks. Yeah, perfect. Okay, it will work. It will work. Now just do it properly. And be careful to not delete my wheels. Well, our wheels. So, 6 from the edge. So that's here. Here and here. This will be a little bit trickier to build because we need an access to these overhangs. But we can do it. And where is the other one? That's here. Yeah, 6, 6. Like this. Because I have a feeling they will not be able to build this from ground. Yeah, and they can't reach this. So, here, instead of going that way, we will go other way around. Too close. Do we need this road? Not really. We can do it like this. This path is usable. Yeah, these suspension bridges, let's remove them. And now we need a staircase to get up here. This road... let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of this staircase. And instead, we will do this. And that way we will be able to get up here. Yeah, I need to do it from one side. It will be the easiest. Because they can reach here, they can reach this. So I need to put down platform here. Yeah, we need to do it like this. Anyways, we will not see it when it is done, so no problem. And then when these overhangs are built, I will put down terrain box on top. We will do that and then fill the gap. And the gap was only 2. So I could have built them 1 to the right. But I think that doesn't matter. Let's see. Let's see. We can go here 3 like this. Okay, and that's 1, 2, 3. We can go from here. So another overhang will be here in this section. Like this. And this. And this. Let's test it out before we commit. Okay, and the dirt will be like this. And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. This will work. Perfect. But don't build the dirt box yet. We need overhangs first. And here... Oh, what was that? I don't know. And here we can go the same way up. Okay, commence the construction. And the last part will be easy. It will not be that hard. Let's figure that 1, 2. So that's 1, 2, 3 blocks that we can go from here. 1, 2, 3 blocks here. So I can either build the overhang on this road, on this road. It doesn't matter. But let's go with this one. Here, here, and here. This will be a trickier to build. Yeah, this is blocking our way, but that's alright. We should have an access up here and they can build it from that way. Or maybe temporarily build a few platforms to get there. Like this. Yeah, that will work too. Okay, so that's planned. Let's speed things up. And there's plenty of work they have. They have all these storages that they need to build. Overhangs, and then these metal overhangs. Okay, those storages are not set up to hold any food yet. But one will be for kohlrabi for sure. Kohlrabi, where are you, kohlrabis? Here. Let's have one for the blueberries to have like a good amount stored. And the last for now we'll be doing cassavas next. So that's set up. And we will be getting rid of these smaller storages. But first I need to really clean up the next level. And let's see down here what we can do. There are plenty of these small tanks that are not really useful. These pumps are not being used. So you know what, let's get rid of them. We will make it a little bit better down here. Blueberries we will need to be growing somewhere else, as these are always, you know, see, they died out. This is not the best spot for them. Farm is alright, farm is alright. These water tanks will need to be moved. Let's get rid of these small ones. They don't even hold that much water. We can do without them. We will move these builders hats and holding post, and we will use the land for farming. Medium tanks will be moved to the farm. We can move that here on the water, so water here to build platforms and use that space. Yeah, like that. And we can have look at it. One farm, second farm, perfect. Then I will remove these two farms, expand the farmland. We can even reduce the roads here, maybe. And get rid of these small storages. Yeah, even if they're full, don't care. Let's just get rid of them. Oh, I can't delete that one. What are you holding? Oh, a temporary platform. It seems, well, a road. Okay, that's good. Let's remove that, and it is already much clearer. District center, I'm not decided yet where we are putting it. Maybe not even here on this second level, but even on a further one, the third one. And we need a lot of paths up. Well, we don't really need the paths. We can use the tubeway everywhere. And to get tubeway here on the other side, I don't know if this waterproof. I mean this vertical. If I can replace these 3 blocks here with that would be nice. No, I will find another path to connect it to the industry. Still, it will be chaotic anyways. I would, for the best planning, I would need it to, you know, flatten the whole map and start from that. Maybe I will do that for next run. I will do my custom map and try to plan, like, in quotations, you know, like perfect city that I would like to see. Maybe I can do that. But first we are going to finish this playthrough and the other that I have, that I am playing right now. I don't want to have too many of them. And I think we are due to speed 30, as this is taking some time. Maybe first let's put down one advanced breeding pod. You know, even down here, it's not the best spot, but it will work for now. Let's have at least one. We need more beavers. We can use more builders. How we are doing with dirt? 250. Maybe a bigger storage would be nice. Anyways, let's hit speed 30. Let's go. And we will need a staircase up here to get up here. Yeah, let's do it like this for now. Oh, they're already building these overhangs. Nice. That will eat all of our logs. And we can definitely grow more kohlrabis. Okay, this overhang was partially built. Can we fit another one here? Let's see. Yep, nothing is in the way. Perfect. And when they are done building these overhangs, we are going to build more large tanks here for storing water. We have storage only 84 gears. That's not good. We need at least a temporary storage for gears would be nice. Because each tank needs 60, yeah. So we have gears for one tank. You know what, let's use this empty space here with small industrial piles. Well, no, I need warehouses for gears, yeah. Yeah, let's do this for now. It's only temporary, I will remove it when we will be moving the industry. And expand the road here. Maybe a station would be nice to have on this side. There is this power shaft in a way. That will be removed too. At least this is not overflowing now as I fixed it. It should be alright now. Hopefully. Let's build a temporary road here on these overhangs so they can reach everything before we start filling it up with dirt. And the new advanced breeding pod was built. Perfect. We have still 77 beds. Empty beds. But we should be careful to not overextend ourselves too much as we are not producing that much food for a rapid expansion. So, slow and steady. This one is suddenly too far away from a district? What happened? Did I miss to build a road somewhere? Oh, right, this is disconnected. Okay. Now it should work. Yeah, I disconnected it here. But this first part is done. Let's remove the road. And we need to rebuild the staircase. We need to go one higher. So let's add a few more platforms here. Up and up and up. And then terrain blocks. Just like that. And the same we will do on the other side. Alright. It's finished too. And let's go up and up. And the same. Terrain blocks. And hopefully I didn't screw up anything. No, it's perfect. And connection to the industry we can have from back here. I can leave a gap or two. And we can connect from there. Or maybe even if needed I can blast one pieces somewhere off and build a power shaft up from there. I didn't really thought about that. But first, let's cover though with the terrain blocks. And I will think about the layout then. And the last row here is done. Here it will be a little bit trickier to get up. Maybe we can go from... No, from top here, no. That will not work. Alright. Yeah, we need to do it differently here a little bit. Yeah, let's go like this and like this. Hopefully they will be able to build it. And if not, I will move that staircase around. Well, I will build it differently if they can't reach it. Okay, and I had a feeling that I put one terrain box somewhere down here that it shouldn't be. Just to check if I didn't screw up anything. Oh, this is missing. Okay, maybe they will be able to reach it. Alright, but it seems that otherwise it's okay. Yeah, nice and hidden. And then I will figure out the layout, and according to the layout, we will make the connections to the power shaft. Let's make some temporary roads so they can reach everywhere. And let's bring some dirt here. Yeah, let's set this up to obtain. That will be more effective, especially when we don't have what is it, a station built here yet. Okay, this is done. I think, oh, 200 gears. I think we should start building more large tanks. Let's start here. Let's go with 3 for now. And I would love to have a station somewhere here. Maybe we can do it here. Let's extend this overhang. Yeah, we can. And the drought ended. Perfect. And now, if I'll take this, you know what? Let's go above the staircase. Like this. And then we can have a station either this way or this way. Don't know what will be better. Let's go this way. Here behind it, tin tin tin, rin tin tin, and build it. And we will not need this corner then. We'll get rid of it. Let's prioritize this one, and then I'll get rid of this corner, so it looks a little bit nicer. Okay, they build it, remove that one. Better. Okay, now we are in a wet season. Let's see if this will overflow, but it doesn't seem it will. It's working quite well right now. Yeah, it was definitely my fault, as you mentioned in the comments, and I already knew that. I shouldn't have been touching it. If it works, don't fix it. The first rule. Oh, we have 7 more beavers apparently, as we have only 70 beds left, but no unemployed. Oh, we are missing still 7 workers. Alright. You know what, let's add another advanced breeding pod. We can always pause it if we will need to. And when it is wet season, you know what, let's prioritize these 2 water tanks. Build those first, please. So we can store a little bit more water. I am still keeping these medium tanks. And those medium tanks down here, but maybe next season we will finally get rid of them. Oh, those farms were rebuilt. I forgot about that. Let's remove these 2. Yeah, these new ones can reach everywhere. Just like the old ones. And the roads. Yeah. Let's keep the roads as they are for now. We'll redo it later. Let's plant here more kohlrabis. It's not much, but at least a little bit. And these builders. Since we don't even have enough beavers, let's remove these builders. Ooh, bad tide approaching. Okay. And those builders had removed. We can plant more crops there. I still don't have this automated, so I must not forget about it. Okay, let's close this gate, and now let's see if this will be overflowing. I hope not. Because now the whole of this one water source is going through here. Before it was separated between this area and our reservoir. But it seems to be working. And how much we are making? Almost 10,000 power. That's perfect. That's one of my better power plant designs. And we have 5 unemployed beavers. That means That means another builder's hut. Well, I deleted two just a second ago. And we are out of dirt, it seems. Yes, we are. That's okay. We will make more. But I already built a lot. And look at that, we already have those two new tanks built. Let's prioritize the third one. And let's close the floodgates as bad tide is happening. In the morning, let's close this. This is already closed. So I think that should be all, right? This one's closed. This one open. All right. This one is closed. Okie dokie. The bad tide is here. Let's pause a few pumps so we have enough beavers for every workplace. 24 days. We will survive. We must. Oh, we are down to 90 gears. That means we can build another large tank. Slowly expanding our capacity. Ooh, our new industrial area is almost ready. We are lacking just the dirt. We are not producing enough, it seems, even with two dirt excavators. But we were using a lot of it. And this new tubeway line is ready. Just waiting for some dirt and terrain blocks, and then it can be built. So right now it is really just a waiting game. There isn't much to do. I can always give them something more to build, but I want this to be fully covered before I start the layout. And I still don't know how I will go about it. And what's all this rubble? You can really recover all of this. Come on. Don't let it rot on the ground. Oh, this road is definitely useless. I should have got rid of it much sooner. We don't need that road. Instead, we can plant more kohlrabis here. And definitely I want to remove all these water tanks and this holding post. Holding post. We don't really have a good area for it. Maybe build the haulers here. Yeah, let's move them down here next to our storages. Let's prioritize that, and I will get rid of this down here. And that teeny tiny amount of land that we got, we can plant more kohlrabis here. And maybe add another farm, as we have plenty of fields here. Better to have more than not enough. Oh, is this an irrigation or is it... Oh, it is connected, right? Ah, yes. Maybe we will be removing this, well, filling it up and building it differently. Sorry, I just got a message from work. Okay, I lost my line. What I was talking about? Ah, right, yes. Fill this up with terrain blocks. Yeah, we will get a little bit more land, and maybe this irrigation will be enough. If not, we can always rebuild this irrigation, maybe a little bit lower. And we need one for this forest here. But maybe I will be replacing this forest with more food growing. We'll see. For now, that's enough. And these water tanks. We are at 15. Let's finish building this. Yeah, I can't fit two more. Okay, at least this one. And then I'll get rid of those medium tanks that we have down there. You know, we can even right now set them to empty. So there will be no more water delivered to these ones. And they will be emptied to others. And this is drying out. Okay, so this irrigation is not working well. So we need to redo it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah, 14 blocks. That's like here. So I need to move it by at least 2-3 blocks down. Okay, we can do that. 2-3 blocks down, and maybe 1 block to the right, and then adding another irrigation somewhere here. It's a little bit tedious rebuilding things like this. It's not as exciting as building new section of the city, but it needs to be done. So it will be. Sooner or later. Alright, first 3 are empty. Let's start removing them. So much resources laying on the ground. We don't have a storage to pick them up. They are mostly logs, I guess. And planks. You know what? Let's pause the plank production for a while. Yeah, let's pause the lumber mills. Oh, this is completely covered. Nice. Let's remove this staircase and finish the job. Like that. And I will start working on that soon. And we have scrap metal. Now I remembered that I paused the mine. Yeah, turn it back on. Turn it back on. And I don't have a storage for treated planks. I will need to address all of that. There is so much work to do. So much planning for my teeny tiny brain. Let's already cover this. Remove all these platforms, please. And bring me more dirt. I love dirt. Give me more dirt. Let's remove these storages. I will not wait for them to be emptied. And give me more dirt. So I said 3 blocks down at least. We need to go with this irrigation. And maybe 1 to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3. You know what? Let's do it here. These 3 blocks. Let's remove these 3. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. The irrigation ends somewhere here. It will not go all the way there, it seems. This is kinda a mess here. Yeah, I will be rebuilding those farms, I think, again. And making this channel a little bit more usable. Yeah, this is only 1 deep. That's not really helping. And it is too wide unnecessarily here. Okay, but first things first. Let's do that irrigation here. Triple dynamites. And we need to do it on the other side too. If we want to keep these trees from drying out. Yeah, I will lose some trees. I can't do it here because of this platform. It will not be perfect. But let's do it here. Let's do it like this. Here we can grow more kohlrabis. This can be blasted off. Covered with platforms. We can add even a farm. Again here. Farm and a fluid dump. Where are you? Fluid dump. And between, let's build a brazier. It's kinda dark down here. And we can definitely remove all of this. And this and this. And fill it up with the dirt. Completely like that. And if I build like a floodgates here. Yeah, floodgates here and build a fluid dump. We can use this area as a irrigation well too. And this is already drying out. Let's blast it off. And we do the same here. like this. New irrigation well is already working. Blast off. It's so fun to blast it off when you are running it at 30 speed. Fully damp. And I don't need to build anything else here, at least not yet, so that will be it. You see, all this area is drying out. Later, if this will be drying out, I can add that irrigation well here into our existing channel. I will think about it. You know what, this one is built properly, so let's cover it with the platforms. So in that case, I need to build some storages or whatever, we can build it on top of it. And the stream gauge, we can remove that. It's not needed. And here we can grow a little bit more kohlrabies. Okay, lovely. We even have more food than before. Thanks to the blueberries mostly, but even look at that kohlrabies. It's going up a little bit. And we didn't even add it that much. Alright, so that's kinda sorted. Kinda. It's not completely done. Now here. Let's remove the roads. Let's remove the roads and first let's build a station. Yeah, we don't need this. We don't need this here. First thing, build a station. We can go through this line. Here on the back. Can make it like this. Let's remove this holding post. It's in the way. Rebuild it temporarily, even here next to the station. That will be okay. This, fill up with dirt. And why not having a station here too? We can do that. So another station there, and from here we will go on the other side. Can I fill this up? Or we are missing... No, we are missing overhang here. Fair enough. Can I build one? Nope, because of this road. And that road is kinda important for now. I think, if I remove this. Yeah, this is suddenly all red. But we have a station here, it shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, let's remove it. We can even rebuild it if needed. And here I want an overhang. Perfect. More dirt. Yeah, the power shaft is in a way for now, but not for long. And from here, this is one block lower, it seems. It is not everything on the same plane. But that's not that big of an issue. You can do this. Oh, I don't even need that. We can go on single platform as usual. So this is our connection. Okay. How to do with the stations? Maybe, let's say, one station here, one station here. Like go to all corners. Let's try doing something like this. And I will have these direct paths between the stations to have like some basic grid. I'm not going for like a perfect efficiency or whatever, I just want it to look cool and be functional, of course. Oh, this road is disconnected? Yeah, it was. Okay, we can use that to help build. And now we need some lumber mills. I think it will be for the best and the easiest to get power shaft from down here. So let's say like blast it here. I think that's this one block. I can't be sure. Okay. So let's have it like here. We have this power shaft, so we can have a connection here. But maybe I should first put down buildings and see, or at least try to put down and see where I want them. And we need storage. We need storage too. Maybe I should really do first the... what is it? Tubeways. Let's try doing it this way. Almost perfect. Yeah, it can stay like this for now. Maybe it will need to be redone later. And I didn't connect it here. Yeah, this shouldn't have been a platform. Yeah, let's remove that. That should have been just like this. Okay, so these two stations connected. This will not work as they are too high. It would need to be this high. Damn it. Maybe I should have turned those stations differently. Let's turn them by 90 degrees, I guess. So we have a better access for connections. Let's go like this. And then connection here. Let's have a road. Station here. Yeah, let's move it by one block further away. Like that. Perfect. Station. Station. But anyways, I will be having that connection on roads, but now it is a little bit easier to build it. Oh, it doesn't need to go all the way in front. Unfortunately, we are currently above the power shafts, but that can be solved. First, let's have the connections done. And then I will start tinkering with how I'm going to power this industry. Alright, so we will have these 4 stations, and around them, let's build our industry. It's impossible to have a connection from the middle, yeah, as these are all put together. So we can have a connection only from this side or this side. And this side is exactly below my road. But we can go one block away, that's fine. Let's try building in the middle first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go with a little bit overkill from what we need currently. Let's go 5 and 5. This will be connected. Here, can I fit? No, I can't fit these here, unfortunately. Neither here. Okay, those are too long. Yeah, this is not the best solution. Let's remove them. I will first build those long ones. So smelter. Let's go with 1, 2, 3 smelters, let's say. 3 smelters. I think we will not need that many explosives going further, so let's have 2. Like we have right now, no more. Wood workshop, let's have at least 2 those. For treated planks. And then we need some centrifuges, at least 2. Let's go with 3, just in case. 3 centrifuges. And of course, don't forget food factories. We will have those here too. We can build those in this outer part. 5, yeah, perfect. 5 food factories. And I can connect them from below. Yeah. So here, let's detonate this piece off. Let's check it out where it is exactly. Okay, it's above this, but that's alright. I will be able to build power shaft on top of it. Yeah, like that. So that will be all disconnected. This will be a little bit trickier, but always doable. Yeah, I was just thinking, maybe I should connect these two boys together. Why not? So we have 3 centrifuges. We will need some storages, but I'm saving this space for that, I think. We can have them there. We can't connect this from the bottom, right? Nope. So how am I going to connect it? Maybe remove this road. Yeah, let's get rid of that road. And I can move some power shafts back here. Even just here in this corner. And then bring the power shaft here. Alright, I'll do it that way. We can do this. And then this. Alright, what else do we need? Let's check what we have. Not that much, to be honest. Wood workshops, explosives factories. I think I'm trying to fit in here the lumber mills. It will not be nice, but I'm trying to use all the area that we have here. But there still will be some gap, which I don't like. It's the way that I build it. It's always me, always. Oh, that's even worse. Maybe a centrifuge here. There will still be a gap, but it is not as bad as before. Or maybe just move this by 1 to the back, and we can have a brazier here. Yeah, let's do it that way. It will be better, I think. I have a centrifuge here now. Remove this one. And here we will have another gear workshop. And we can have a few decorations here. Let's go with our first shrub here. And a beaver bust. Beaver bust. And a brazier. And hopefully that way it will not be that sterile. And here, let's have a fence. Why not? So they don't fall over from the map. Okay, they can build it. I think I have it figured out. And then storage is here. That will be BBBBB. Or maybe even have a small storage here. And leave this space for the expansion. Because this will be 40. Let's have this prepared for cassavas. This will be corn. Another for corn, because we are producing a lot of that. This will be, let's say, mushrooms for the future, and another mushrooms. But this is mostly... No, I shouldn't have done that. I have food here. This will be better if I have different storage here, maybe. No, it's still kinda close. Let's have large piles here. This will be for logs. Planks. Logs, planks. Let's have a second floor here. Logs, planks, metal, metal, scrap metal, and treated planks. Okay, I think this will work quite well. Alright, let's go and spend all the resources that we have. Let's build it. I will not plan it any better than it is right now. Okay, so here is that explosive. Let's detonate that. Okay, and it will be like this. I will wait for them to build it, and then we will build on top the final food factory. Alright, they are already delivering resources. Oh, we have 32 unemployed beavers. So, let's use this area here and build 2. Okay, we can do more. Let's build 2 more builders' hats. This is highest priority. Please build that. Horse and these builders' huts. Oh, we are out of planks. Okay, resume the production of planks. I should have turned back on those lumber mills a while ago. And never mind. We'll be fine. That's why they were not finishing these. My bad. So I guess they already collected all the rubbish from the land. Yep, they did. And the bad tide is approaching. Another one. Oh, I'm a dum-dum. I forgot to open the floodgates. I didn't even notice when the bad tide ended. Damn it. Yeah, and I was just wondering, why are these 2 empty? That's why. Okay, we should be okay. Hopefully. If not, then, well, some beavers may die. Just like it happened before. Alright, we have 1 more day. The reservoir will definitely not be filled up completely. I should replace this. But it was platform. Oh, there is another one. With floodgates. Because otherwise, I can't really stop water releasing here if I wanted to send it, you know, here throughout the wet season, just like right now. Because we could use that extra water to be get here. Alright, let's pay attention. 0, 0. Okay, close the floodgates. We can't get more water. Everything will be bad water from now. And 21 days. But we have 12,000 water and we will pump all the remaining that in the reservoir. And this power shaft was done. Nice. Now it's just connected here. And this whole area will be connected to power. Anyways, this will take some time to build, especially when we don't have planks. Yeah, my bad. My bad. But let's connect... Let's build these power shafts first. And these lumber mills will start working. Well, we don't have beavers for that. Or do we? Oh. Okay, we do have beavers for that. Fair enough. Give me all the planks. Yeah. We are struggling with metal too. But we have only 1 smelter cell. What to expect, right? Unconnected buildings. Ah, these, yeah. Don't worries, no worries. The path will be built in future. Sometimes. Alright, so this will be it. But I think I will be ending this episode here. It wasn't really that long, but I have unfortunately other stuff to do. But this is turning quite well. I like it. Look at that, we even have plenty of trees. That irrigation is working nicely now down here. I didn't even check. Perfect. Power plant is working. No more overflowing since I fixed my fix from the last episode. So it's okay. Water, yeah, we expanded the storage. We can now have 15,000 water and we will be expanding that further. 56 empty beds. That needs to be filled up. Currently sitting at 160 adults. Perfect. It's going well and it will go even better when our industry is finished. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Please push that like button. Leave me some comments down below and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye.